light. Zutron der tumbling through time, free stories fit and cast aside, for knowing no end in sight. One brings shadow, one brings light. Zutron der tumbling through time, free stories fit and cast aside, for knowing no end in sight. All our splendor beat black in silence, our surrenderless song reverie, slowly drifting down into twilight, left to sifting through fading memories. Know our places for what is wordless, evanescent, describing on the wall. Brothers, stay this descent to madness, come and save us, catch us before we fall. Riding home, riding home, riding home, don't lose hope. Like broken angels, wingless, cast from heaven's gates. Our sovereign demons away. We only fly when falling, falling far from grace. Our lives a message in a bottle cast to sea. Quick to their ends, our candles burn until we're free. In the rain to line and darkness fade, yes, time circles endlessly. All things change, drawn to the flame, to rise from the ashes, to begin. We first must see the end. One brings shadow, one brings light. Two-tone echoes tumbling through time. Restore wasted and cast aside, for no end inside. One brings shadow, one brings light. Two-tone echoes tumbling through time. Restore wasted and cast aside, for no end inside. Rock of ages, we cast the first stone. In our cages, we know not what we need from there. Deep inside, we're nothing more than science and sinners. In the rain, to light and darkness fade. Yes, time circles endlessly. The hands of fate train ahead, right to the edge. All things change, drawn to the flame, to rise from the ashes. To begin, we first must see the end. To the end. All things change, drawn to the flame, to rise from the ashes. To begin, we first must see the end. One brings shadow.
Wanting I lie, too weary to die, too lost to the eyes for saving. My sins claim me untamed. to embrace me, a voice from the past screaming, there is no end. A slave to my fate, ever doomed to repeat this again and again and again and again and again. Falling too fast, but the fall will not break me, a voice from the
It's
past.
good.
All right. I think we're live now. We are live now. And the sound works. Oh my god. What is this?
Does the sound work with me, though?
It does. Holy crap. No tech issues. What is going on? Ayumi, break something.
It works, yeah. I can hear myself.
Yeah, that's... Wow. Okay. So, when last we left, our hero Aventurine was cursed by Harmony. Kicked out into the amusement park, and he had to talk to people. I don't remember about what, but I do remember Sparkle was there and told him, you should have made friends with a mute, you dumbass, because that way you wouldn't have blabbed, and you ruined my plan. I wasn't being a racist. I was just trying to give you good advice. But you're too much of a dumbass to follow it, so.
Now, I've done the story. Cobheran hasn't, so I'm just here for the reactions.
That's right. That's all this is I have not done the story, and I've somehow managed to avoid all the spoilers while still like cruising around the outskirts of the HSR subreddit.
I don't know how you did it, but
I have no idea. Everyone's caught up on Firefly loots right now, so. Oh yes, and then we came to the bar. I talked to Gallagher, I talked to Siobhan some more, and then I was like, you know what? I should wait, and I should do the rest of this on stream. So there's like 15 lines of dialogue that weren't here, and I was like, they're talking about important things, so.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
Chips. Aventurine must have been
A
here.
few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered.
Or some
during all the
wild
chaos.
children
Yeah.
scattering their Doritos everywhere.
God damn it, I hate that. When I was a kid, they wouldn't even let me in anywhere with chips. They told me I had to leave. So enemies drop cold coins even in a dream?
That's a clever metaphor.
For what? What are you talking about? I'm being perfectly serious.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks.
Look how
up
March
her sleeve,
7th has to
right?
put up with our bullshit no matter what.
Right. She's stuck with us. It's great.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask her yourself.
I
to
do
find
like her
out.
archer glove,
But
though.
I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
Incredible drink. Water. Water's an incredible drink. I like water. High stakes. My god. I actually have to make it? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's impressive.
And it's a very fun minigame that you'll be able to do.
Ah, okay. Let's go into the inventory. By the way, I did pull Acheron's light cone. So I have it now.
Yay! Yay!
Yes, I got it. It's not leveled because I ran out of thingies because I was pulling for Acheron's and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm out of pulls. But I have all of these I don't know what to call them. They're the little gold ones. Starlight Exchange tokens. And I was like, I'm going to spend these. This is my Bronya Light Cone fund. I was at like 400. And I was like, you know what? I can live without Bronya's Light Cone. I'll be okay. And so I get to my 50-50. I lose the 50-50 and get Bronya's Light Cone. So I was like, well, you know what? I got it for less technically, so I'm okay with that. And so now I'm in saving mode. I don't know if I want Aventurine or Topaz. I might get Topaz just out of spite because I missed
Now,
her.
you haven't played as Aventurine yet, right?
I have once. Just
You have?
Yeah, just once.
Okay.
All right.
But you're still, even after that, you're still unsure.
I'm still unsure. I do like his flair, but I don't know. I don't know if I need him is the thing.
All right.
Where's this recipe? Is this it? No.
Because he is like a souped-up march.
Really?
A Harmony version of March. Yes.
So you're saying you don't need March anymore?
I'm saying that March will probably only be for certain parties.
Mm-hmm.
Since Adventuring can not only put up for... So, March only puts up a shield for a single target, and it's based off defense.
Right.
Adventuring can put up for multiple targets.
Okay.
And they both have the ability where if someone attacks a person who's under the protection of their shield, there's an automatic counter. Which is why he does the snap and then the gold coins fall from above.
Right.
Watch your head.
So, I'm looking at this item. I can select it, but I can't use it. I don't know what to do. I have to
It's for a recipe. Recipe,
have
high
it?
stakes, see?
Yeah. Okay.
You won't know what it is until you actually get the recipe, or when it comes around.
What's this?
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful.
But it's part of it.
And the label reads Dream Syrup, thick. I don't
With two
see an
Cs.
expiration date, but the production
No
is-
expiration date. When it comes out of the factory, it's already expired.
half an amber era ago.
Yeah.
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good.
That's why it has to go in the
for
drink.
sure.
It has to go in the drink. Maybe it hasn't expired yet. Oh.
It can't lead to anything good.
This really doesn't seem fresh.
Grab it anyway.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now.
Refined.
Don't
taste.
worry, it's
Wow.
fine.
It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
I was watching Homu Labs' review of the first part, and it was funny. He's like, all the guests in Penacony have great lives, except for the people who actually live there. They have terrible lives.
Then we'll keep it for now.
We'll keep it forever. It never goes bad.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
No.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Shaban. Who's...
Dream syrup.
Oh, snap.
Haven't I made myself clear enough?
When do we get to
Miss
pull on these
Amity?
two?
The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content.
People are saying that that's straight up serval. Diaban is serval. Just in dream form.
I mean, it's a stretch, but I guess I could see it. I mean, she'd be like an XP for Serval. From another bubble universe.
But you have the
Yep.
talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack.
Okay, that lends a lot of credence to that.
Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner.
Is there a
of the
reason they're not
dreamscape.
showing Amiki's face?
Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
In that case, though, I kind of wish they had just brought back Serval's voice actress.
Fine.
Or
If
maybe
you
they did, I don't
come
know.
along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
How come even you?
We need to hurry.
Time to
Yeah. I'm
time to
counting on
break
you.
the
Alright,
time to break the brain.
I'll use my
You're
My
one of
evil Mickey
Siobhan's
Mouse
guests,
powers.
right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
That's the benefit. There's no customers. Anything can be imbibed. You can try various experiments to see what different emotions can brew with different drink ingredients. Oh, God.
Those kinds of people piss me off, though. The ones that like sit there and be like, "You can be a star." No, I need you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from a talent agency. I'm not leaving until you come with me.
I could make her happy, but I want to start with the wrong emotions. I want to see her angry.
Those darn Irish jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar.
Pesky bar. This bar's
It's
amazing.
All their dirty scheming. Ah, I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again.
I mean, if they wanted to find her, they could just come here. Also, her clothing is just literally texture.
It is.
I can help clear the way for her. I can do
She
her
will
a
never be
favor.
pullable.
I'll go back and
Nah,
write a letter
forever
to the
NPC.
Dream Master,
The Dream Master, Little
exposing
Nemo's here?
the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
No.
I just don't get why she won't.
Let's see. Happy's probably the right one, so I want tears and pain.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still
Yet here you are.
holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight.
She's not a stuffed animal.
I need guidance, because I'll never be able to do anything alone.
Not with that attitude.
You don't know Siobhan's
Okay, you.
past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented
Man, even as a
Irish
4-star, I
family,
want
her
Siobhan.
skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
Her rightful place as ruler. My God. I squeezed emotion out of her. That's the final ingredient.
She's
The
still
tears of customers.
not... Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she won't leave this.
Hey, I changed you to sad. You can't be angry now.
I'm angry because I'm sad.
Yeah.
The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage,
Oh my God, she's hallucinating now.
the crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes.
That's kind of selfish of you.
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
No. I'm gonna make a drink
No,
with
we don't.
poker chips, expired syrup, and your tears. Pika white grape soda.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down.
But I just made you happy.
My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes.
Yes, they make a delicious drink. Thank you. You
Maybe-
can leave now.
I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Yes, at another bar.
Yes, any other bar.
Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her.
You fool, you're giving me money?
I'm leaving now.
It's mine now.
Amaki has left?
Yeah, she didn't even pay for her drinks.
You won't realize it
Good
till
for her.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
Excellent, I will. I wasn't planning to give it over anyway.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Pico white grape soda. Okay. All right, Gallagher, get me drunk.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler.
You
than
ask
you'd
him to
imagine.
get you drunk.
Just pick your favorite
Yes.
ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
I've gathered everything I need.
Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Hey, so yeah, her Chauvin's model is way too detailed for an NPC that isn't playable. I'm guessing she's gonna be a 4-star in either 2.3 or 2.4. I want to use. It's not letting me. It's not letting me pick her tiers. Okay, I'm gonna go with the dream syrup.
So you select at least one item.
Drink anywhere in
The expired
Pentagon.
syrup.
Yep,
And that's what today's dream seekers crave.
dream seekers.
Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction.
I mean, I only have one option.
It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Yeah, so like Jack and Coke. I'm going to toss in poker chips. No!
That being
Hit the wrong
said,
button.
so go ahead. Explore. Nice work. You found some interesting. Each drink has its own.
Yeah. Expired syrup
You won't find a sweet. Now that you've chosen the base,
and poker chips.
this is the most pungent adjunct we have, and my personal favorite.
Sweet. So it's thick and it stinks.
Before Mikhail left,
That's right.
the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes had deepened
Mikhail.
like knife cuts. He mumbled, his breath too weak to climb up his throat, caught up in his chest. But I could smell it. The lingering scent of Penacony itself on that night.
All right, you need to sit down and tell me who the fuck Mikhail is.
Mikhail.
Yeah.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration.
I can't
Which
say
style?
anything right now.
No, you
Anything
can't.
you need, I've got it.
Coin-shaped lemon slices. Boring. Hanu's sign, maybe. Straws with concentric circles. Swirly straws, yes.
Concentric circles. May you always remember where you started. Well, it's done.
Excellent.
Here's to you, sober one, with this glass of a dream within a dream.
Hey, that's the trailer line.
To our forebears who dug their own grave.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
Yeah, you can tell she's pullable. Her clothing is not texture. That is actually model.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
Well, what are you saying about Soulglad? Is it not good enough for you? Soulglad's amazing. It runs Penacony.
The richness and layers.
Soulglad
of these
is
flavors are
gasoline.
a masterpiece.
Yeah,
Especially
it makes
with
you
the
go.
adjuncts. I can taste the spice
In more than one way.
Yeah.
with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
I feel like Himiko and Gallagher would get along really, really well.
I don't know about that.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you.
Well, there it is.
The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
It tastes like blue.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
Yes, what does Mikhail taste like?
sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
Masked fool girl? You mean Speckle?
Yes, that's her name, Speckle.
Yeah, Speckle.
Or is it Spot?
You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
Why were you hiding things?
Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Ooh, cutscene story time. Gimme.
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway.
Dun dun dun. Telling us what we already know.
She managed to fool me
Yep.
at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality.
Yeah, and they had her, and you blew it.
But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Like a ghost.
Huh? Does that mean...
See, I like a ghost. I had assumed that she wasn't ever in the hotel. I don't think she's a ghost. I don't think she's eradicated.
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on. Aren't you a witness in this
Death
case?
eradicated her.
Hey, Zent, how are you? Yes. Greetings from the past.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Well, what kind of things do you normally deal with?
Dealt with before. So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
That is not at all what he said, but probably let's go with that.
I deal with death, you know? I deal with stowaways.
Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all
Deal with stowaways how?
Really, I don't need to
Well,
explain
the
too
normal
much.
way, you know?
Yeah. Feet first.
Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people.
Yeah, so that makes it okay.
If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
Ooh. Now you're getting into some scary stuff. So Ralph Wiggum, I'm in danger.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Mm-hmm. Is it a dragon?
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question.
I'll give you a hint.
Why does
Remember?
life slumber?
When you first stepped on Penacony,
Yep.
where you were,
Yeah.
who did you
Well-
see?
I will say this. When I first stepped onto Penacony proper, or when I first saw Penacony?
When you first...
'Cause
When
we-
you first stepped into Penacony, not into Penacony proper, where did you go?
The Reverie.
Keep that in
The
mind.
exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it?
You saw someone
Quite
there.
poetic.
I
I'm
did.
not going to say who.
Okay.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
And that's a given, yeah.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
I wouldn't say at odds. I would say that the family is trying to keep up what the Watchmaker put into motion, but they don't actually understand it. or him.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct.
Huh.
The family has considered the Watchmaker an
Never mind
enemy
then.
for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created.
Oh, so he's still around.
Let me
He's
ask you a
me.
question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
To draw him out.
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And
Oh,
he's
shit.
the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Okay, so he's trying to tear Penacony apart. Amazing. What's that?
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't get it? Well, I mean...
Mikhail is the Watchmaker.
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
Dun dun dun.
Penacony is a very shady place.
I love it. It's just like Vegas.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Sweet. Why couldn't I find this place before? Look, police cars. Amazing.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe.
Yeah,
a
I figure I bought myself a
or an
car, a
outside
nice
resort.
ass car.
But
Mhm.
All I can do is
amusement
park
park?
it right
Yeah.
in front of the hotel.
That's okay. I can show it off. I want to know why there is literally nothing but police cars flying around here. This is amazing.
You bought one of those like pod racer type cars. I bought an actual car.
I bought the most expensive one. That means it's the best.
Means it's the all right. Okay.
But an amusement
The
park.
culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
The locals have terrible lives.
You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void.
Yeah, those are fun times.
The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused
I'm
a
leveling
unique
up my
phenomenon.
Misha right now as we
The
speak.
dreams of countless prisoners intersected,
Zawaldo.
overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable
Be
to
right back.
alleviate the
Yeah.
suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, back in that time, it was probably, you know, them wasting away in reality and starving to death because there was nothing to keep them alive while they were in the dream.
He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So that Clocky cartoon's actually a documentary.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history.
That is slightly terrifying, but okay.
These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
All right, bet.
Welcome back.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
Music?
They just received a lockdown order.
Drop all the hard
Supposedly
stuff.
Sunday himself.
Yeah.
Who knows what it's for?
I hate these things. Sweet. I will take that games console. That's not a games console, that's alfalfa salad. Liar. Yay! Give me jades. These things are so cool and so creepy at the same time.
What, the clock faces?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
No. I don't know what I'm doing. That's correct.
There you go.
Right? I solve these by accident most of the times too.
A lot, yeah. You can't.
Oh, I see.
Can't.
I see. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not important. What is important is giving me 20 Celebrate. Yay. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. Treasure! And these things. 5 Stella Jade. Man, there are a lot of balloons here.
What's going on? Let anyone go in.
And not one of them contains anything you need.
I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
But I want to see inside.
Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
They announced a new area, and it's just the outside of
View
it.
here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
Uh-oh.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been seeing him this whole time.
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky.
Wow, that
In
is
the end,
quite a
They
group.
emerged victorious.
Yeah.
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
He renounced his body and lives in the dream.
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
So it's just the title passed to some chaotic agent.
How
Right.
old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Watch, he's
Might
gonna be
be.
like, yeah, I'm ancient. I'm 23.
Oh, wait.
I'll take it.
Hold on. Hold on now.
Not
Keep
even
that number in
close.
mind.
All right.
For later reasons.
All
Okay?
right.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources,
But
threats
continue.
from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Interesting. So the family was already around.
Thus, he became known
Family
as
is
the father
everywhere in
of
Penacony.
I mean, I
There's
feel
always
like
a family.
I feel like if you're local to Penacony, you're part of the family.
But
It's a big family.
didn't you say the Watchmaker
It is.
betrayed the family?
My
And you
niche is,
said you were his companion,
pretty
so
big.
that means you...
No, I'm not his companion,
Oh.
but rather one of his many children.
Okay.
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
So it strikes me that anyone in Penacony can look however they want, and he chooses to look like this. And his arm's all scarred up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could very well be a 13-year-old in real life, and just choose to be an adult in the dream.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
Okay.
While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog.
So if that was then, how corrupted is it now?
The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
Was that place that no one could ever find him full of TV screens?
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
What if something unto death is Mikhail?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Me. It's me. Who could that person be? Actually, I do want to know if it's an organization, because it's probably not, but it's probably a title that's handed down.
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title.
At a time, yeah.
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams.
I mean, he's certainly haunting me.
So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries,
I was going to say because you enjoy expositing, but yeah, sure, that works too.
we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just
Hold
say,
on.
there won't be many.
Gallagher's so cool. So how's it going, chat? staying out of trouble.
No, never. Okay. I really do like Gallagher. I think he's pretty awesome. And his hair reminds me of what my hair used to look like.
I told you all I know is a sign of
Not
gratitude.
he doesn't have a mullet.
Thank you for listening to
It's
this
long
old
in
dog.
the front.
Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How
Thanks.
ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Capitalism.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
I like it.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death. Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
Who else do we know in the Oak family?
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a
Yep.
real person.
Just shows what you know.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only revealed
Shut
himself
up!
to you is
Shut up,
quite
March!
intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
Yeah, a real shame he's not gonna pop up in like the next 5 minutes.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Terribly. He met another black hole. But yes, he's right. She's extremely dangerous. No, I don't want to leave. No. Oh. Oh, okay.
Are your companions worried about you?
Probably.
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
I love this. I love these two together.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore bits in between.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Beyond good and evil. I love it. One thing I wanted to look at was... where was it? Databank. The factions. So... History fictionologists. They mentioned them, and I was like, that sounds weird. Fabricating. Oh, these guys. These assholes. It's interesting that the Garden of Recollection... Well, the Garden of Recollection was part of the original prison.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Let's keep going on our adventure with Welt. Alright, Grandpa.
They themselves are emanators, too.
Yeah. And so is she, Self-Annihilator, which is really lucky that she didn't get the Self-Annihilator trait that just turns her into wood. But it ate her memories.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
I highly doubt it unless the emergency is you two being here.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves.
Just one moment.
Uh-oh. Is her hair gonna go white?
Light.
Yep.
I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Yay. No skill points are consumed? Let's go.
Stream 4.
No skill points are consumed.
It's the golden hour.
If you defeat an enemy with that technique, skill points are consumed.
But not if you just use it. But
right.
But they said that none would be consumed.
Looks like outsiders
they lied.
pass through here.
They lied, yeah. That's why they have all those bottles laying around.
Mm-hmm. I love this. It's awesome, it's fun, and it's a one giant massive ad for Acheron, which is why Starfield is #1 in revenue right now.
Genshin could never.
Genshin tried.
They did.
They had Raiden Mei. Well, not Raiden Mei. That's Honkai. But Raiden A.
Well, there aren't any people.
Raiden A.
They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Oh no. A fight.
Just in time.
Now that one you can't
Yeah,
kill.
it's a boss.
Waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Her light cone is level 38 right now.
Destiny's hand was truly blessed.
She's doing 100k.
Stand still.
She is the most busted character in the game right now.
Oh, easily. She's like, Jing Liu didn't even come close to this.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate is set.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Lady Snowblood.
Look, it dropped something.
Really?
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Run, the Emanators are coming.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce.
One Emanator and one Hersher.
Yeah.
Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
Yes,
So
Sunday.
you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Dun dun dun. A little bit of crack over here. Oh my god. Alright, I'm about to get my ass kicked.
Make a wish.
Let's wait.
Come on. No. Bring the guest to the destination. Oh, I'm about to get kicked in the head.
Probably.
Gleam 4. Gleam gold blades.
Wow. I guess I have to let him kick me in the head. Ha ha! Oh, God, there's more. That's right. I am well-mannered. Gimme. Yeah. Gimme. Well-mannered and greedy. There's more over here.
Spring forth. Gleam.
Nah. Now I can go back down. Now I can go where I'm supposed to go. There's a lot of rumbling. I'm just taking the trash out. Ooh. I know this room.
No one here either.
You do?
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Well, that's a neat trick. Ooh, books. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I intended to visit you at Two Light Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I'm afraid of troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Oh, she came back, peculiar change in her voice. First, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. Her voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. I had no idea why my brother kept feeding me lie. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations. Eventually, I realized the harmony in Penacony is not pure. Discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. Immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Fortunately, upon further investigation, this led to me to the latter conclusion. So she's part of the family, but didn't realize the family was bad. Okay. It's an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony. Oh, it's the one that Callie was talking about. Highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. Oof. Interesting. But which one? It would be really interesting if it was the Iris family. It's another matter. Or it might just be Sunday. I don't know. Actually, I think it would be Sunday. It's another matter that requires our attention. Learned about the Memory Zone meme death. Further inquiries lead me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is the aforementioned traitor in the family. I've collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I'm thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you're free. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant moa pudding tarts and morillons, wild strawberries from Aconyako, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy, and an almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicia. Don't forget to enjoy them. May
Jipe be with us!
Yes, may Jipe be with us. Interesting. So she was onto it. Specialties from other galaxies. So that's kind of the scope. I wasn't sure if Star Rail was like universe hopping or bubble universe hopping, or if it was just in one galaxy, but now we know it's just the whole universe and the galaxy is the galaxy.
The whole universe, yeah.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice, and now it seems I was right.
Yep, you're always right, Rob.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered
Thanks, Grandpa.
somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Interesting.
Meaning?
If If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Unless he is the traitor. He does have extraordinary power over the Harmony.
Oh yeah.
Anthro male Halovian was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on a beach in a moment of oasis. Interesting. It was Jaws. Mori, a male from the Shenzhou, entered a spheroid in the golden hour, mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in the air. No signs of forced entry or exit. Imaka, female human, participated in talent show. Moment of scorched sand, but accidentally fell off the stage before the judges turned around and disappeared into the shadows below. Footage for that episode of the show has been deleted.
There's a lot of them.
Oh. I want to see some of these other moments. I don't know if we ever will. Teletron. A lot of Pepeshi. A lot of humans.
The information
But only one
about
Foxian.
Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
Yeah, you should take it.
According to Robin's interview,
Take it, well.
despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
I don't know. She's dead.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
More books! Oh. Is this aventurine stealth? Nope. Oh, he's head of the Oak family. Great.
Yep. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Dominicus. Old Odie. Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities, Sunday. Little Nemo is going to find you, and he's going to kill you.
Seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Charmony Festival is probably some kind of ritual.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for
Purge
sure,
Penacony.
there's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
What? Ah, these are all the suspects. Wow. Sir Whitaker, the head of the Nightingale family. "52 suspects, Jesus.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family.
It's a very specific number on that.
Yeah.
Keep
They all
that
seem
in
to be
mind.
Insiders,
52.
but I haven't met any of them.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on
Uh-oh.
forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Well, this won't end well.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
Well, he knows now.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Acheron.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
We didn't say anything about a traitor.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
Ah! I love that his motif on his clothes is thorns.
However,
Yep.
I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up?
What a dastardly character.
While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Ooh, is that a threat? I think that's a threat.
I just do. Sunday is just not trustworthy at all.
No, not at all.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
What?
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Katega Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
Is this a memory?
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
They will for you. God damn.
Meet the newest poll coming soon to a banner near you.
Yeah, that's a
Jade.
That's a must pull right there. Holy shit.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet,
Servant's a really
you
kind way
went
of
and
saying
killed
slave.
that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager.
I either want her on a banner or I want to fight her or both.
If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
I'm sure she'll get along great with Kafka. Maybe. We'll see.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
You lose.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 times.
I want cash!
The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less.
I love that the guy that bought him died for 30 tambas.
With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him.
Damn.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf.
Interesting. Diamond won't see him. No one gets to see
That's
him.
another poll coming up.
Yeah. Including Jade. Jade never gets
Yes.
to see him. Effectively.
Did you notice all of the IPC members are named after
Gemstones.
gems?
Yep. But effectively, she is Diamond then. If she decides everything for him and no one ever sees him.
You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to
IRS.
be buried in the
Yeah.
dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go, pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity.
Only the Stonehearts,
And
yeah.
then, use them well, child.
God, she is so conniving. I love her.
May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices.
Also, did you know that Adventurine's voice actor, this is his first voice acting role?
I've never
You're
lost.
kidding.
No.
I know that same
I'm
was
not.
true for Don Hong, And he got better, but like in 1.0 he was really rough. But Aventurine, he is phenomenal.
This was his very first voice acting role. He started out as an actor, but this is his very first voice acting role.
I was gonna say, because he is solid. He's absolutely killing it as Aventurine.
Is it because Gaiathra blesses me? If that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one?
You just don't get it, do you? The gamble never ends.
Will I
It never stops.
with unending riches,
The dice keep
countless
rolling.
successes, or will I encounter failure?
You'll gamble until you fail.
Never to return. I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas, lowly gambler. What? What?
Oh no.
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane?
It's a manifestation of harmony.
Perhaps both. Forgotten me already?
Yes.
When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself.
You can try.
I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome.
Schizophrenia? I don't know.
Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
That would be hilarious.
Why are there no... just a Pepeshi? No. A child?
Nope, 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 nope. I hate this. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, you're getting it.
No.
Damn, I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister?
Oh, got it,
You
Tim.
don't look well.
Your eyes. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
That's the wrong question. My parents are dead.
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunk. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Oh no, that was a safe zone. Swap out Kafka for now.
All or nothing.
Uh-oh. I know what to do. Feed us snacks.
The gleam of old blades.
More clocky time. Don't ticking stare at me or I'll tick your talking.
I'll never speak like that again.
Yeah. Wasn't sure what to make of the amusement park, but this is far creepier than I was expecting. By far.
Only on Paniconi, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moats? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Paniconi. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely fate. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert.
Wow.
Because you know that opportunities are fleeting.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
You are a peacock.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations. Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing.
I mean, yeah, look where he came from. Of course he's afraid.
They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too.
I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself.
True.
Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here?
Go away, Speckle.
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Voice Speckle?
Yep. Dragnir's stony place. I missed it. Prisons, palaces, reverberations. A puzzle for no reason.
Ah, playing hard.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah. It's very peggable.
Are we really going over this now?
I mean, how else do you think Jade got him to join? I give you money,
Stream 4.
bend over, and then you can join the IPC. You can do whatever you want. Secret alleyway. Yay! I hate that. Ah. Why does that not work? It should work.
There you go.
Yep. Man, I hate these. That's not true. I actually really enjoy these.
It takes a bit of brain power is all it is.
I don't want to use my brain.
You want to be given the answer right away?
No, I don't want that either.
You have another moving part, you know.
Oh,
the blue
I
on
didn't
the
even
very
realize that was
left.
there. Wow, that makes things so much easier.
I'm just watching you struggle with the 3 parts that you're working with, and I'm like, there's a 4th one there. Come on.
I didn't even see it. I do see this bird.
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memory.
No, I don't like it. This
Oh, yeah.
reminds me too much of Disney.
Ooh, you're in for a treat.
I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it.
Oh, he's sentimental.
Now you don't have
It's
that.
a rag.
You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. And your social capital has changed after all.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. You should enjoy it.
That child. Could he be in here?
Straight savage. Yeah, you're not a villain yet. I think you're a villain, but you're not a villain. I don't understand what just happened. Ooh. Fighty boss. Maybe this time I won't miss the 4th one. Overtime pay is real. Ooh. Treasure. I think it's interesting. Acheron doesn't say anything when she opens treasure. It's very nihility of her. Nihility.
Very nihility of her.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
Feeling lucky.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Repay.
Did it.
Mine. Your manners, memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. This is where it ends. Destined for oblivion.
Ill fate descends.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Destiny is a
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep is not the thing.
And return! The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe...
Get him, Otto.
Destined for oblivion.
ill tidings met.
God, she ults so much more with her life on.
It too shall fall.
I hit the mark.
Give me 50 gems.
Could he be in here?
30. Okay, whatever.
Stream forth. The gleam of old blades.
Yay.
Is this...
Oh, topaz.
a topaz? What does this do?
What? Does your cornerstone wrench out your heart, son?
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a
That would be epic if he was doing that.
The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipot's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If you were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there.
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it...
searching through my mind.
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time.
Damn. Savage.
This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green.
Yep.
Just like you. Smooth. Cunning. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade.
Dun dun.
Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted
Jade.
for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
The odds will be even.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing.
10 each.
But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
There's a ton of foreshadowing in this.
Where's the real
Yep.
Aventurine stone? Take it out.
I really like this part.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
Sus as fuck.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen.
Mm-hmm.
I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clip-On's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I can create
Absolutely
value
not.
far beyond the cost,
Yeah.
the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
Damn, get it.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Huh? What huh? I don't go back there.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Farming the overworld is so much easier with Acheron.
Yep.
It's the #1 reason I wanted her. I got Gallagher leveled up to like 30 without ever using any mats.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The 4 of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a flim.
A flim, you say? Show him the flim.
I think you mean film.
No, flim.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a
No, the flim.
wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family.
Oh, God. Sorry. I just had a flash of body horror. It's like they put Mom, Dad, and Sis together, and now they're one being. One big mass of flesh.
You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad.
Their suffering is endless.
The amusement park will cheer you up.
No, this is a terrible place. I want to leave.
Sure.
The hell are you talking about?
That just ignore me. Oh my God, the Fast and the Fury Nuts.
Yeah. Fast and the Fury Nuts.
Oh God.
This is a fun game.
The flip button. The flim button. Dodge right.
This is literally just Sonic.
Okay.
Running along at the speed of sound.
Alright. What's the left button?
You just flip down, flip up, and collect nuts.
Nice, I like it. Vroom. This is Gold Sonic, you are not, but I'll take it. So, what's the energy by my... Well.
That is your health. You will take damage if you touch their dust.
Ah.
How's that? Not a bad score.
Touch either them or their dust.
Got it.
Boring.
Great. Cool. I like it.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
That's actually a really good reason to want Topaz, Oe. I want Topaz for her chest.
I'm sorry, for what?
So Elia said, I want Topaz for her chest finding ability. I'm like, yes, that's good. Good reason to want Topaz. I just want Topaz for her chest. I'm making a joke. It's a bad one.
I know you are. I just wanted to hear you say that again.
Besides, everyone knows Topaz is all about the thighs.
Whoa. This place. It's so tall.
Oh, God. Here there is no water, only the rock. That must be Sigonia.
You'll pay for the seat, but you'll only get the edge.
This one's for you.
Rock, no water, only the sandy road. Man, Sigonia sounds like a terrible place.
It probably was.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
Oh, good.
Is this?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find.
Weapon.
In that maze, you...
Beat him to death.
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to face your past. Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tamas. Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
Oh, that's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare...
You love the thrill of danger.
Mm-hmm.
...is death.
It's the ultimate gamble.
In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. Not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss.
I want to see Opal.
Pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity.
There's no gambling.
I want to see all of them.
Those
I do
techniques
too.
you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it? What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Mm-hmm.
Fair. You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your favor, so how are you just breezing by? Did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
And inside out.
Everything? You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Great. There's always a reward at the dead end.
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it?
Because he's sentimental.
You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You should.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must must remember what Big Sis told you. You are a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through.
Right.
The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments in life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to. Tisk, tisk. A lifelong regret, indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. Woo! You are nuts! In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it.
Wow.
There's a Stellaron in play. The fabulous Robin loses her voice. 2 unsolved murders. Cryptic messages from a masked fool. And a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how capable you are. Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
So quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear?
Man, they are going hard on Aventurine's story.
Yep.
Finally, made it out of this place.
Did you, though?
Going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Shut up, kid.
Shut up. We'll have McDonald's when we get home.
We have McDonald's at home. You'll get nothing like it.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
Yay, puzzles. I think this is one of the better things they put in.
Yes.
The 2.0. I really like these. Hooray!
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna take him up on that offer. If there were water and no rock, instead of rock and no water. want in. Oh no!
You're locked.
Alright, I need a drink for this. I'll be right back.
Alright. Did you get your drink? He's still away. So, Chad, how are you tonight? Are you enjoying the playthrough? Are you enjoying watching me sit back and watch Cobheran kind of piece things together?
And laugh your ass off. I get it.
Don't worry, you'll when you see the ending, you'll think. Let me know. I'm not saying anything else.
All right.
It's yeah.
All right. Time to be Hanu. Quite coolly. Put on my cool Batman voice.
Brother Hanu, where are you going?
Oh no. Why can't I go in the box? I think this. No! Alright, let's try that again.
Yep.
There's only one place he can be going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Rocket.
I'll take that. This is a creepy one. I like it.
It is.
mister? Is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure Acheron's in high heels. No! I hate it. I hate it a lot. Nope, I'm not here. You don't see me.
You have one of the bazookas.
I do, but I want to blow the hole open in the wall. Now I can use it. Bye! Wait, where's peace? Excellent. Puzzle time. Some of the earlier ones were just really annoying.
Where?
Once I got the rocket launcher, though, they were a lot better. Hana's Adventure Part 2? Fuck yeah. That bird had good ideas. And it gave me oat cake rolls, which are her favorite.
Yeah, I bought one serving of oat cake rolls for us to share, and then I didn't spend any more of her money.
Same.
It really is you.
Because I'm not a heartless, cruel being.
Yeah, you're a good person. Unlike so many other people out there.
Let's wait.
I did not spend all our money. She was very happy.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
God, that's so amazing. I love it. Alright. Time to deal with little Venturine. Kakavasha!
I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you.
I'm your terrible future.
It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
You're going back?
Yes. I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are.
Ah, so dead.
In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it. But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
That's the $1 million question, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
They're in that treasure chest right behind you, I promise. Just open it.
You do know, but there's no point pressing the issue.
Well, that's why he's obsessed with death.
Admit it. You're tired.
Of living.
We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him.
Future and past.
Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage. You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. It's that simple now.
That was interesting.
The IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, leave the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh. So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Why, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. I can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiandra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths, then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Finally. Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
Alright, so we were talking about pulling for Aventurine. I really like him after this.
Yeah?
Now that they've given him some really good characterization.
Only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Sure.
How nice. Now I can see what I look like too.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
The first 5-star male you pull for. Nice.
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Sure.
Are you saying
Sure,
there's no
merchant.
men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Okay.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Stupid prippy bird. Oh, count of extermination. Awesome. Plains endless to cracked earth stumbling. Hey, another bar. Another bird. Meanwhile, Aventurine's like, I don't want to be glad. I want to be unhappy. Oof. Is there anything else I'm missing before? Nope, this is where I came in. Time to go on stage.
Behind this curtain is the grand stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us. If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why?
The Catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the Catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The Catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the Catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless
You and Sile's voice actor are at exactly the same part in the story right now.
Really?
Yep.
People will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you.
Oh, Camden's in her stream too. That's funny.
We will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye.
Man. If only every character got this much characterization.
Place.
Absolutely.
It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you.
Hey, the borders is gone.
Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume Just assuming now that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome, then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm Mark 7. I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you definitely know him.
You can call me Clocky. I love saying things that make March unhappy.
Hello?
Exactly.
None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust him.
None of you seem surprised.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity. Which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
So, I hadn't noticed how similar Welt's brooch and Acheron's buckle are.
Mm-hmm.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
That's what he wants!
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected.
One detail I really like about Acheron is how they have that one strand of hair that is translucent, and you can see her eye through it.
Yep.
That's really well done.
Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Belobog and the Xianzhou.
That's why it's better. We must mete out justice for the dead? No. Maybe now...
I am the bone of my back. Stellaron is my body and Trailblaze is my blood.
That is the only option.
You're talking weird again. But it's a good vibe. No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
There was no other option. I am Archer.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
I'm wondering when Welt's story is going to play out.
Let's move out then. But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
You've already fallen for it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There it is.
the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to
Most magnificent show!
I love it.
cordially invites everyone to Clock Studios theme park.
Look, should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Yes. That means don't go.
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
This is a terrible idea.
It is.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
You already said that.
I envy your close friendships.
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down.
I think you're confusing justice with trailblazing there, Grandpa.
Yes. Yes.
Let's
Right, I'm ready.
waste no time and head to the theme park then.
You have your best teams put together?
Of course.
Mr. Yang.
Okay.
Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment.
Anti-entropy.
I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you, if my meager strength is required.
Meager my ass. Yep, that's it. Ice lightning. So you don't want wind. Well, I could bring Pela.
Your only hint, get people that can attack multiple targets at once.
Where is Pela?
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
He is.
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Oh, this is cool.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsought guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary
March looks
to
so
show
happy and
yourself
everyone else is
as
so
well.
angry.
Yep.
Well, I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Woo!
I just wow.
That look at his face.
I want to screenshot this. How do I screenshot this? Aside from like print screen. You know what? Screw it.
You can yeah.
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Well, it's like there is no point to any of this.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in
3 homicides.
is nothing but a sham.
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park. A truly grand death. die. And it's all because of you, Mr. Stellaron. You will become the personification of death. Never underestimate yourself. Like I said, you have the power to turn the tide on the entire game. Let me be a little.
I really like the music here.
I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penacony.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Yep.
The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands. But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck. I've never been defeated. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep? Oh, because we are not ready for the final rest. Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams. Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline. Nor do you have any reason or grounds to. The dice are cast.
I don't know what's up with this bird.
Go.
Ready to unveil your cards.
He's got the hat!
Flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. I'll invade spin the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh, for the Ember Lord! Alright. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Aventurine of Stratagems.
This won't take long.
Ooh, I like the music.
Still waters of oblivion. Stand still. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Say bye to breathing.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Well, shit.
Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion?
Enemy targets
And imprisoned. And that's why you want someone who can hit multiple at once so you can, quote unquote, break the die.
Right.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Relax.
If not, just pray he rolls low.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal slip. And return! Repay.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Yeah, so if you win, you get a damage up buff and your ultimate gets restored.
Stand still. That's half the work. Relax.
Down from above.
I hate that his attacks hit your energy. I hate that a lot.
Ready for another?
Yep.
Stand still.
It's like he knows.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
He could literally just hit one, because she's already got 9.
Hasten. We've
Okay,
hardly
sorry
any
about
time
that.
left to say
That's all right.
farewell. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I am
Destined for oblivion.
terrified of
May
phase
as well
2.
kill 'em all.
As you should be.
What is... Oh, God. Okay. Let's see.
Time to move. Relax.
Prepare for something.
Still waters of oblivion.
Enemy ready for another?
Cutting the net.
I'll see you off.
Stand still. Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. Relax.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
Stand still.
Eternal stay. And return!
You definitely want high healing in this phase.
Mm-hmm.
Commencing support.
I'm just gonna run him.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Alright.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright, he's rolled 9. Now you have to roll higher. With 4 dice per person.
It too shall fall. Relax.
Oh, Pela.
Ready for another?
You chose the wrong
I mean, she can't really do much.
No. Neither can he.
Neither can he. So those two will be imprisoned
Thanks for the support.
and take major damage.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Good thing Lucha's effect resistance is insane.
Still waters of
Yep.
Stand still.
Enemy targets detected.
Prepare for some.
Kafka was really easy to score with because of her follow-up attack for me.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's why it's best to use ultimates on these, because when you win, your ultimate gets returned to you.
Right. Motherfucker.
Receive divinity.
Thanks for the support.
Repay.
Ready for another?
Long fight.
Well, mine was too.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Cool.
Relax. Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Boom, boom, boom.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Coming on. Prepare for some.
I'm in trouble.
Stand still.
Someone's gonna be taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Relax.
Receive divinity.
Thanks for the support.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's settle this.
Stand still.
Eternal step. Dead return.
Say bye to breathing.
Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't
Good job.
Why can't I feel that?
Yeah.
Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting.
And he's doing this with a broken stone.
Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
Imagine if he had his fully intact stone.
Right?
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk, and together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the Nihility's end.
Aw, shit.
I
Here
wish
we
to
go.
mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives,
All threads connect to her.
leading you back home.
The girl who took us swinging an Aeon.
And broke the dream.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
see,
fuck.
have I succeeded?
Not quite.
Yeah.
To this sad world, Kakavasha.
This isn't
Your
creepy
good
at all.
luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
And it's run out.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
This is such a cool area.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The Nihility...
I find it interesting that she refers to them in the plural form.
Yeah.
Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So... is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
Oh, you wish.
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering.
He's going to the Nexus.
Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see her in the know.
Do you remember when she entered the world?
Yeah, I do.
Let's just say I put
She
money
found
on
out
this.
unexpectedly, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
He wandered into it.
Yeah.
The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks.
I almost wish this entire scene were in black and white.
But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the memory zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you. You possess great cunning, deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides, constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy, both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
Ask Heidelin.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
And that's why it's pointless.
Yeah.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Doctor's key. The watchmaker's
And
key.
I shall get going.
Mister, you're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing for what?
While preparing to face them, Kakavasha. And to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am a child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Sorry, I had to step away for a moment, but
That's okay. But goddamn, that is how you write a fucking patch. Holy shit.
there's more. Don't worry.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then,
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting. I come for an audience. I come to fill wine, and I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
You're awake.
Oh god.
I've been waiting on you for quite a while. You've met me before. I'm Sam, the Stellaron Hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you.
Talk to me, Silver Knight.
But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do.
Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only one method.
What a
that
hard
I
line.
use.
Yeah.
This is to show you.
All that I am.
What the fuck?
Yep. So that happened.
Labyrinth-like
Wow.
corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
Our sweet little Firefly is a mass murderer. Okay, now I have to pull fur.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Really? No reaction to the dream getting cut open?
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
That's not a very effective retort.
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little
Another
magic
of those
tricks
birds.
may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see
His
how
servants.
it's turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
What?
Disguise? You must be
Remember that
blind
number
to
I
be
told you to
accusing
remember
me of
earlier?
being a fake.
52.
Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Wolsey.
Aw. So I was right about that.
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits from all 52 loyal family members.
Oh, he's an amalgamation of everyone that was murdered?
When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade, a complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
That one isn't voiced, but remember that. He follows Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that.
Shit.
Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
Man, we are eating good this patch.
We are.
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch.
It's the light cone.
Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Wow. Gallagher's awesome.
Why is it the 4 stars that are the coolest?
Right? Oh my god. Oh.
That's the patch.
That's amazing. Holy shit.
So remember that other number I told you to remember earlier?
I remember 13 and 52.
Yes.
Yeah.
13.
Hmm.
Gallagher said he was 13.
Yeah.
What's the 13th card in the tarot deck?
I have no idea.
Death.
Oh, shit. Fuck, Gallagher's awesome. I knew he was cool. Oh my god, this is next level writing though. This is really good. Like, Adventurine's story was really fucking good. Like,
It was a very dialogue heavy patch,
which is good.
But I appreciated it.
Yeah. And there were a lot of cutscenes. Like, a lot. I can't help but think if we had gotten something on this level in the patch cycle for 14, how good that patch cycle would have been.
Yeah.
Like, this was...
this was on the level of 5.3.
Yeah, for sure. And they did it in 2 patches, basically.
They did.
Man, I'm blown away. This was fantastic.
Yes, it's... I'm looking forward to the rest of the story and where this goes, because there's a lot of things Gallagher can do now.
Yeah.
Because we assume now that he is...
We assume he's bad, but we don't know why.
We don't know.
Actually.
Oh yeah, the Drinksmith stuff, that's fun.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Have you tried it?
No, it wouldn't let me do it before I finished. I did not... Here we go. Enigmata has a large number of followers, with the Riddlers being a prominent group. They were once Palace Hall poets, chiaroscuro painters, masters of disguise, or occult monks.
Masters of disguise.
Yeah. While having reached great heights in their respective fields after coming into contact with the Aeons, they turned into an incomprehensible group of people who spouted ridiculousness and wrote falsehoods. Oh. Where the history fictionologists are devoted to mystification of history, the Riddlers are obsessed with destroying the certainty of language. Words used to express meaning are gradually obfuscated in the mouths of the Riddlers. They deconstruct texts, abuse metaphors, change word orders, and tamper with semantics, and transform an otherwise precise language into something beyond recognition. While the Riddlers are not as prominent as history fictionologists, their actions still have a subtle yet huge impact on the current universe. Why is it so hard to find a pure and precise language in the cosmos these days? That's another riddle left by the Riddlers. So, as you said, we need to call Batman.
We do.
Man, I love how much of this is coming into play. And the history fictionologist, also Enigmata, devoted to destroying history. They usually plunge alone, fabricate, obscure, destroy, and erase local history. When a civilization's history is definite, its future development is doomed as all possibilities are eliminated, leaving only a sad and rigid path forward. In order to save these worlds from a sad fate of objectivity, history fictionologists consider Enigmata as their only creed and are determined to shroud the universe in mystery. In view of the fact that this entry has been edited with unknown attribution, it's hereby declared that this entry is inapplicable to any reference and will no longer be updated. Wow.
Yeah.
And we got an answer for IX.
We did.
Yeah. It's not 9, it's not Ish, it's IX.
It's IX.
That's awesome.
So, in the Japanese and Chinese languages, when Sunday said minion of Enigmata, that line was voiced in the Japanese and Chinese languages, and it was in the text. But in English, whenever they localized it, it was not. It was left out. It actually was just recently added in with this last patch.
Really?
So we originally did not know that Gallagher was a minion of the Enigmata unless you played in Japanese or Chinese.
Interesting. I wonder why they left that out. And that explains why people were upset. Because they're like, oh yeah, they're doing weird shit again.
Yeah, there's a lot of localization issues that we've come across, especially with the English.
I wonder why. I mean, regardless, it's phenomenal.
It is.
Like
it's just another reason why I like to play in different languages.
Yeah. I will say, having played Genshin, this is better than any story Genshin has put out. Genshin's had some
by far.
Genshin's had some really good side quests, but as far as main quests go, I haven't had anything that's engaged me on this level. Like Sumeru was interesting, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
No, this reaches new heights.
Yeah, this makes me really excited for the future of this game. If this is what they're putting out in 2.0, like this is their Heavensward basically. It's just as strong, I think.
Yes.
Man. Alright, I'm gonna try this game because I want the Jades.
It's good, and you get to a certain point, you get a free 4-star.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna get Gallagher again.
I already have a bunch of Gallagher, so I gotta decide whether I want to finish him out or get another one.
I think I have E4 Gallagher right now. But now I gotta build him. But that's so cool. I love that, just this nonchalant, easygoing guy. No, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Not crazy, but he's the killer.
He is.
And he killed Sunday, presumably.
Presumably. And he's linked to the Memory Zone meme.
Yeah.
And he's a follower of an Aeon, which we have very little information about.
Yeah.
What they do.
Which is good. So, interesting. I like this.
Yep. You're basically kind of just mixing drinks. Selecting a wine glass, selecting how much ice, and adding...
Oh my god. Tell me this is a permanent thing, because this is awesome.
It gets better. You can change the sweetness, you can change the thickness.
Oh my god, this is great.
You made a mistake and clear it. Oh yeah, and the things on the side, the recipes on the side. You can also go completely free wall.
Like this. Yes. Next. Oh.
Your mixing method is correct. So they want you to follow the recipe. And then after a certain point, you can start mixing and making your own.
Oh, thank God. I get to throw the origami birds into the drink.
And complete.
I love it. Thank you, Punky Serval. Am I really a genius?
You're basically just going to be serving monsters at the bar.
Awesome. And you just got to figure out which one.
Yeah, but you basically just kind of talk to them and kind of figure out their mood, and serving them different drinks kind of helps you kind of understand who the guests of Penacony are.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Man, this was so good. I've got a lot to chew on from this.
Yep. And now you can join in the rest of our discussion.
Yeah, Adventuring's
in the chat.
whole story is just so good. And like I haven't even talked about Sam yet. I feel like yeah, it makes sense. I feel like that was the most obvious reveal.
Yeah.
I think Gallagher was the
we
one.
we were I mean that was a theory going forward early on.
Like
after 2.0.
I even saw that theory before 2.0 pop up that Firefly and Sam were the same.
Yeah.
So like and this was before 2.1 had even come out overseas. So.
Well, I mean the cutscene, the what was it? The actual cutscene itself was from 2.0 with Firefly and Sam Green.
Right.
Stuff. Fine. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Yeah, and that. Oof. Now I feel bad about fighting Sam.
Well, and it's one of those. It's one of those things where. You think back on it during the cutscene, and Sam looks at Acheron, and then looks at Black Swan, and it's like a Galaxy Ranger and a Memo Keeper. Doesn't look at you. I mean, he looks at you, but is only interested in the two beside you.
Right. And when you see Firefly right before that scene, they look at each other.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, that's the robot. Like, immediately knew. So, okay. Well, I'm going to hop off. This was fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you,
yes,
everybody.
Me too.
Well, thank you for joining
me
and Yumi with this 2.1 Star Rail stream. I wasn't expecting the subtitle Acheron Ruins Dreamland to be so accurate. That was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, but apparently when I make jokes, it tends to be kind of on the money, and I don't know why. So,
I mean, he almost did.
Yeah. But it's better now.
It is.
Dreamland is super interesting. People are dying. Adventuring has gone on a new grand adventure beyond the wall. And
he's gone somewhere.
Yeah, and I expect him to pop up in like 4.5. And he'll just be like, hey, I'm back. But I'm really looking forward to getting answers as far as Mikhail and the Watchmaker in 2.3, hopefully. And then resolving...
Another thing I'd like to point out to you, too.
Mm-hmm.
That was you just reminded me. Mikhail. So, when you entered... Let's go back to the 2.0. When you first entered Penacony, and you got quote-unquote lost, let's say.
Yeah.
And you met Acheron, right?
Right.
You and Acheron both entered Penacony, same place, same time.
Right.
You met someone else, didn't you?
I believe so, yes. I remember
it's a young man.
I don't remember offhand.
Misha.
Oh yeah, he was there. And he's kind of been gone ever since, which is suspicious. Because
That's because no one else could see him but you.
That's right. And he let us out.
He did.
Interesting.
No one else could go back into that place that you and Acheron could go into.
Oh shit. So he could be the watchmaker currently.
Right. That's why the theory's running strong that the place that you went to, that you came from, that you went out of when we first went to Penacony, is the true Penacony. You happened to stumble into the true Penacony with Misha.
Right.
And Acheron did the same. Which is why she, at the end of this patch, said, I didn't think it's something that I stumbled across early on would unveil this.
I thought that was more meeting us, but yeah. That makes sense. Shit. Ugh. So good. All right. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And hopefully, when the next patch comes out, I'll be able to wait long enough to do this again.
Yes.
Hopefully, it won't take 2 weeks to get through it.
Oh, that's fine. We imposed that 2-week ban on chat for a reason.
No, I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Have a great night.